I was stopped a number of times by the police and I didn't quite understand why.
Things do happen to our black brothers and sisters.
I reflect on what happened and I was treated differently.
At the age of 3, my mum and my dad decided to go back home to Cameroon because her father was ill. My mum decided to bring me back over here, which is where we came when I was 15.
I was first brought to the UK when I was a baby, before a year old, with my parents, who then stayed for several years before going back to Nigeria.
I'm originally from Jamaica. I came here in 2001. The first night I came, it was on a Sunday and it was so cold and I cried and I said, I'm going home back the next day, but 20 years and I'm still here.
When I came for my A-levels, I went to a small village in Devon, and at that time, it was a novelty to the people in the area to come out and look at us as we walked to church. At the time, it didn't really mean much. It's only when I look back as I got older that I realized what it was about.
I have known family members, friends who have come here and struggled to the bone, especially men, black men, that been stopped by the police.
The first time I bought a BMW, it was literally driving back from the showroom, I was pulled over by the police. One of the police officers came back and said, oh, he's got no priors. Another one said, well, there's a first time for everything. And I'm thinking, what do you mean there's a first time for everything? Why can't it be that I haven't done anything and I'm not planning to do anything?
When I started in the NHS, I didn't recognize any particular issues, but through the years, there were some subtle differences in the way that I might be treated compared to my fellow colleague.
I remember going for a job before and somebody else got it, in my opinion, because they were from a British background.
It took me 5 years to get on a training course that people asked for. Some people didn't even ask for and they were being able to go on the courses.
The NHS has tried to work hard over the years to put in place a range of opportunities.
What we found is NHS is changing, and because people are more aware of the issues that are within the NHS, it is now a lot better for people of my background to be able to achieve what they need to achieve.
I think the Black Lives Movement is a good thing because it makes us more aware of what is going on out in our community.
The origin of the movement, it did have an impact on me. Watching that video was quite, I just couldn't believe that people would do that anyway.
Institutional racism exists everywhere, and until it's acknowledged, and when I say acknowledged, it's not by talking, but actually let's begin to change what we are seeing.
Black History Month means a lot for me because knowing where I'm from and understanding my history and where I am coming from as a black woman, it means a lot to me.
Black History Month is about, and rightly so, because these people are really very important people. The Mary Seckles, Nelson Mandela, but actually there are the Mansa Musas and others that people are not necessarily aware of.
I tend to take my family home back to Cameroon to make sure that they are also able to experience the culture, and when we go home we don't get any special dispensations like air conditioning, that sort of stuff. I want them to experience what it's like over there and to enjoy the natural environment over there.
What I would say to young black men and women is that they need to stay true to their values. They should hang on to hope because change is coming.
Grab everything that you can get, where education and all of that, to better yourself. There's loads of opportunity here. If you look for it, you will find the opportunity.
Being a father of 3, I'm constantly telling them that they need to be aware that they need to work extra hard. I know it's something that was rammed into me, but it's just something I feel like I have to pass on. So what I keep instilling in them is they need to work as hard as possible and be the best that they can be. So far as they do their best, I'm more than happy with whatever they're doing.